Okay, first thing I wanted to point out is it doesn't look like you have your files in the scenes directory. It looks like you're just throwing it in a folder on the desktop. If I look at this, I can see that this is in a folder called, 3D Modeling Animation Maya, and there's something called Module 6 here, but there's no scenes directory or source images directory or none of that stuff. So what you need to do is work inside a project. And if you go back to, in Module 1, um, in page 6, this goes over how to work in and set up a project. So moving forward, you should keep all your files in the project folder. And so what that does is it creates a folder and puts all these subfolders into it. And your scenes files go in the scenes directory, and your source images file, like your image planes and your textures, go in the source images directory. To do that, you need to do File, Project window, and you can make a new project, and you can browse to where you want to put it from here, give it a name, and then from that point forward you want to save all of your scene files in the scenes directory and save all of your source images file in the source images directory. So don't just save them in a folder on your desktop, you need to work within a Maya project. So let's take a look at the UV maps. That's looking pretty good. Yep, don't see any issues there. Well, it looks good and it's nicely laid out here. Nothing's jumping out there. I think, I think if you go back and look at the modeling, I think you could shape the foot a little nicer, but I like this head. It's got keyframes on it. If you have keyframes, you can do edit, delete, all by type channels, and that'll get rid of the keyframes. A little stretching on the nose, but that's kind of happens unless you want to cut up the face a whole bunch. Yeah, I might put like a split or two in this piece. Whoops. Do I have symmetry on? I do. Just so it's not one giant long thing. Shift X and then grab these shells, this one and this one, and Control U. Control U. Why is this one so curved? I was expecting it to straighten out this one as well. I'm a little surprised it haven't. I mean, it doesn't even matter because we're not going to see it, so I wouldn't even worry about it since it's covered up. Yeah, we looked at the face. Let's check the color. Yeah, that looks nicely laid out. Well, really good. I honestly, I think you're fine just as it is. Just make sure you delete the history off all your surfaces, delete any animation on the file, and make sure you work inside of my project.